Hey guys, welcome to Troy Time. Hey, check it out. Today I want to talk to you about germinating seeds, okay? Right now is a great time to talk about it. There's a lot of people right now germinating seeds inside. They're germinating things like determinate tomatoes, they're germinating cucumbers, they're starting seeds inside to move them outside. So let's talk about germinating seeds. I do it in a very unique way, as I do most things that you'll see on this channel. So stay tuned, I think you'll see something interesting. Okay guys, if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you're gonna see these, right? I use these things for everything, okay? These green and white trays, right? I germinate all of my seeds on these. I do all my microgreens on these, right? I do all my seeds that go in my hydroponics inside and outside, and I germinate all my seeds that go out into the soil garden as well. So everything, I germinate everything on these plates. I do occasionally direct sow some seeds out in the garden, but most stuff I will start indoors, and I'll use these trays, okay? And I'll use no medium. You may have seen the smaller trays as well. So I'll use either the large trays or the small trays, but I use no medium whatsoever. Okay, so let's talk about how we do it. So as I said, I use no medium, okay? Occasionally I might use a little bit of toilet paper just to catch the seeds, but it basically dissolves in about 3 days. I don't use any soil, I don't use coco coir, I don't use pebbles, right? Hydrogen, I don't use clay pebbles. I use nothing, basically just this mesh plate. Why? Why no medium? Okay, first, I don't want soil inside my house, okay? I don't want the mess on the floors, the spills, and things like that. My grow room has carpet, right? I've said this many times. I don't want to be cleaning up a bunch of soil spills on my carpet, okay? So that's the first reason. The second reason is bugs. I don't want the bugs on me for like fruit flies and things like that in the house, and I don't want the bugs on my plants that come up through the soil. There's a lot of different insects that are in the soil that can harm your plants. So no soil whatsoever. Also, no coco coir. When I first started doing hydroponics years ago, I had a bit of a problem where fruit flies were in the coco coir. So I don't want any soil, I don't want any soil, I don't want any coco coir. Also, the cleanup. I don't want to have to be replacing the soil all the time. I don't want to have to be replacing the coco coir all the time. And the clay pebbles, I don't want to have to clean those off and sanitize them every grow and things like that. It's just a pain in the butt. With the trays, there's almost nothing there and it just wipes completely clean. Super easy, super clean, great way to go, inexpensive, nothing to replace all the time. It's the simplest way to go. Just a clean mesh, just a naked mesh, maybe a little bit of toilet paper that dissolves and then you just wipe it away. It's super inexpensive, it's super easy, it's the cleanest method. I think it's the best method. People grow microgreens like this all the time with no medium, right? At least I do. I don't know why all of a sudden we're gonna grow other seeds and we just think, well, now we need soil. You don't, you can do it just on the mesh tray. I do it all the time. I'll show you some examples. Okay, so here's what I'm growing currently. We are growing cucumbers on this plate. We are growing large red cherry tomatoes, which are very tiny right there, and we are also growing cabbages. Okay, now what makes growing on a plate with no medium unique is that they don't have any lateral structure to hold them upright. They're just being held up by their stems. So you can't spray these with a spray bottle. It will knock them over, and they will stay knocked over. You can't lift the plate and bottom water them by pouring water under the plate, because when you put the plate back down, it will cause a large wave and it will knock those tiny little plants over. And you can't pour water in from the side because, again, a wave will knock those plants over. So you need a simple solution for bottom watering. The best solution is to use the auto watering system that I'm going to talk about in another video. But the second solution is this. Instead of misting, you're going to use a jet stream and you're going to put it right up in the corner. That will allow just a trickle of water to flow from underneath, and it will bottom water the plants without knocking them over. The second plate that you're seeing here is just greens. There's some romaine there. There's some, I believe, tango lettuce, and I believe there's some butter crunch lettuce there as well. The seeds that didn't germinate, I think those are charred. They're either just late or they are maybe bad seeds. I do have some old seeds in some of the packets that I use. And here's a little bit more mature greens right here. All different types of greens here. I think we have some tango and I believe, again, some romaine, and there might be one or two other things. Again, that seed packet there in the middle that didn't germinate, I believe those are bad seeds. So I do got to clear out some of those from my inventory. But generally, this method just works awesome. You can tell they're healthy, they're loving it. This is about the stage where I will harvest them either into a full-size system or into a nursery. But you want to use that jet stream method. So instead of doing that misting spray with the wind, I'm going to go right up in the corner, and I'm going to just let that little kind of jet stream just kind of pour right in there. What I'm watching is the bottom corner of the plate to see when that surface tension hits right at that level. See, that's just perfect. It's just glazed over the top. That's exactly perfect what these plants want. So they kind of want the plants to be half in the water, half out of the water. If you can do that, it's going to be perfect. And the plants love it. So I'm about at a point where I could pull these cucumbers. The rest of them will have to sit for a little while yet. But the plants are doing awesome. So again, what most people are going to do, even when they have it in a medium, is they're going to hit it with a mister. And that's fine if you've got the medium to support it. But if you imagine these droplets like plants, that spray, that wind from that spray, and just the weight of the water, it's going to knock those little tiny sprouts over. So you can't do that with this method. You have to bottom water, either with the auto watering system that we'll talk about, or with the jet stream. As long as you want one of those two methods, it's going to work great. Your plants are going to be healthy, they're going to be happy, and you're going to be able to germinate totally clean, no cost, easy cleanup, amazing. Let's talk about the cleanup right here. So when we pull this off, this is what the plate's going to look like. It's almost completely clean, guys. You could just wipe this with a dry paper cloth, right? You could wipe it with a wet paper cloth. You could put just one little stroke of dish soap on there and clean it up, but it's simple to clean, man. It's easy. So there's just a couple things you need to change. Basically, it's how you water them. Once you make a small adaptation to how you water, then you can germinate everything on plates with no cost, with no mediums, without buying anything, and with easy cleanup. So yeah, guys, I've been doing this hundreds of times, right? I love germinating on these plates. I've been doing that exclusively. I'm going to show you even a more cost-effective way to do it on a different type of mesh that's available that's even going to work better. But that's for another video altogether. So going forward, I would highly encourage you to use these methods, to not use any sort of medium, and just use the simple watering methods that we're talking about. I'll have a video coming soon of the auto watering method that I use. The jet stream method works perfect in the meantime, and it's just going to make it super simple. You don't have to buy anything extra. You don't have to do anything extra to clean up, and it's just a great way to go. So stay tuned to the channel. We got lots of videos coming up. I've already talked about, we're going to show you that auto watering video, right? We're going to show you some of the nursery video, things that we do different. We do so many different things on this channel. I don't follow the norms, guys. You should check out my channel. You'll learn things. If you've came up traditionally with hydroponics or with gardening, I do things entirely different for a lot of this stuff. So there's lots to see on my channel. I hope you check it out. But like I say, tons of videos coming. Apart from what I've mentioned already, we've got more gardens to show yet. As the season begins to cool off, we're putting up more gardens for our fall gardens. You don't want to miss it. There's so much going on. I've got a queue of like 20 videos I'm still trying to make. I still haven't even shown you my best stuff. So it's a great year. The channel's doing well. If you get a chance, go check out our sister channel. We kind of divide it into two. We've taken all of our survival and prepping stuff and we've put it at Troy Time 02, Prepping and Survival. So go over there and check out some of those videos. Help that channel grow because it's just an infant right now. It's to get some views over there and build that thing up. If you don't have time to watch a video over there, just go and throw a like on one of the videos or leave a comment. I'd be just as happy. So I'm trying to hook you up with some information to make your life easier. Hook me up with a like or a comment and let's help that channel grow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Also, if you have any questions about this or anything else, I'm always available. You should join our Facebook group, Troy Time 02, Plants, Preps, and Pups. You can ask any questions there and we'll get you an answer real soon. We'll actually answer you a little more quickly if you leave a comment and a like on one of our videos in our sister channel. So that's a little hack to get your questions answered quicker. But in the meantime, like and subscribe to this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and there's just tons of stuff coming, guys. So I hope you like what you see. And we'll see you again soon. This is Troy Time. I'm out.